In the lively and vibrant city of Amora, there lived a 12-year-old boy named Kelechi. Kelechi had a dream, a big one. His heart longed to be an international singer, performing in front of millions, his voice filling concert halls and arenas all over the world. Every day, when no one was watching, he would sing at the top of his lungs, imagining himself on stage, basking in the cheers of a huge crowd. But there was one major problem. Kelechi's parents, Chief Aneo and Mama Ifeoma, didn't support his dream. In fact, they had entirely different plans for their son's future. Chief Aneo was one of the richest men in the city, running a successful chain of businesses. Mama Ifeoma was a highly respected doctor, known for her kind heart and healing hands. They both had dreams of their own for Kelechi. He would grow up, study abroad at the best schools, and become a lawyer or a doctor. But Kelechi wasn't interested in school. No matter how hard he tried, he found it difficult to focus in class. Math, science, history, it all felt like a blur to him. But when he sang, everything felt right. One evening, after dinner, Kelechi couldn't keep his feelings bottled up any longer. He sat down with his parents in the living room, determined to tell them the truth. "Papa, Mama, there's something I need to talk to you about," Kelechi began, his voice shaking a little. Chief Aneo, who was reading the newspaper, looked up, adjusting his glasses. "What is it, my son?" Kelechi swallowed hard and looked at his mother, who was knitting beside him. "I don't want to become a doctor or a lawyer. I want to be a singer." The room fell into a heavy silence. Mama Ifeoma stopped knitting, her hands freezing in midair. Chief Aneo lowered his newspaper slowly, his brow furrowing in confusion. "A singer?" Chief Aneo repeated, his voice rising with disbelief. "Kelechi, what kind of nonsense is this? Music is not a career. It's a hobby. You can sing in the shower or at church, but don't throw away your future for something as foolish as singing." "But Papa, I'm serious," Kelechi insisted, his eyes pleading. "I love singing. When I sing, I feel like I'm where I'm supposed to be. I've been practicing, and I know I can be great if I just have the chance." Mama Ifeoma sighed deeply, putting down her knitting. "Kelechi, we love you, and we want what's best for you. Being a singer is not a proper profession. It won't put food on the table or give you a stable life. You are too young to understand this now, but in time, you will thank us." Kelechi felt his heart sink. His parents just didn't understand. They saw his dream as a childish fantasy, something that didn't matter. But to Kelechi, it meant everything. "I don't care about being rich or stable," Kelechi muttered under his breath. "I just want to sing." "What did you say?" Chief Aneo snapped, his voice sharp. "I said, I just want to sing." Kelechi shouted, standing up. "I don't care about money or anything else. This is my dream, and it's real." Chief Aneo stood up too, his face red with anger. "This conversation is over, Kelechi. You will not waste your life chasing some childish dream. You will study, you will get good grades, and you will become something important. End of discussion." Kelechi stormed out of the room, tears welling up in his eyes. How could they not understand? He wasn't asking for much, just a chance to follow his heart. From that day on, Kelechi knew he couldn't rely on his parents to support his dream. But he wasn't ready to give up. After school, he would sneak out to a local music studio, owned by a man named Uncle Tond. Uncle Tond was once a famous musician in his youth and now ran a small studio where young talents could come and practice. When Kelechi first showed up at the studio, nervous but hopeful, Uncle Tond had immediately noticed the fire in his eyes. "Young boy," Uncle Tond had said, "you've got something special, don't you? Let me hear what you can do." Kelechi sang for him, pouring all his emotions into the song. When he was done, Uncle Tond clapped slowly,